Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Didi. Thank you for liking this video and subscribing to my channel to help me grow. I appreciate all of you that support me. Story time to when I was praying for a hidden enemy and God saved me from this girl. So this happened to me last year. This is my actual story. I didn't take it from anybody. So just a disclosure. This is my own story. So this happened to me last year. A girl got in my inbox on Instagram, basically get into my DM and wanted to be friends, which I thought it was weird because it's always men that are in my inbox. I've never seen girls in there. So I was kind of freaked out about it a little bit. And I talked to my sister, but I was lonely at that time. So I was like, it's okay. My sister said, you're lonely. Maybe you should get some friends. Maybe you should make some new friends. And I was like, sure, what's the harm in that? So fast forward a couple months later, this girl became a really good friend of mine. I'm a licensed lash tech. So I used to do her lashes for her for free sometimes. She'll come to my place. We'll cook together, eat. I'll go over to her place. She'll cook, we'll eat. So it was like that. We're really good friends. And then one night she called me and she was crying because her car has been totaled. And I was like, well, are you okay? And she said, yeah, she's all right, but her car is completely undrivable. And I said, where did the accident happen? She said, the accident actually just, I parked the car and somebody ran into it and the car became undrivable. And I was like, that's kind of weird that somebody would just run into your parked car and it will become undrivable like that. So she called the insurance company and I went over to her place and we talked to the insurance company together and she ended up getting a rental car. The next day, 2 days later, I believe, the rental car was parked and the same thing happened to the rental car. Somebody smashed the rental car too. And I was like, wait a minute, this is kind of weird. Let me go ahead and back up and pray for you. So I went over to a place. I don't play about my friends. So I went over to a place. I put salt water all over. I sprayed salt water on the apartment. I was reading Psalm 23, Psalm 91. I was deep in my Bible, just praying that whatever it is that's trying to ail my friend goes away. So I found out later on that this same friend has been talking about me to people that I don't know. So because of that, I became very distant with her and I wouldn't call her anymore, but she was the only one that was calling me. I found out later on, before that, she gave me a gift. She gave me the lotion, serum, and soap that I use as a gift. And I didn't use it because at that time, I really was not clear about her position. So not only is she telling my business to other people, but she's also gossiping to me about this girl that she's been friends with longer than me. She was telling me about the girl's husband. Come to find out, she's been having an affair with the girl's husband. The girl's husband gives her money in secret, but she smiles to this girl's face every friggin' day like nothing happened. So I was like, I need to distance myself from her. So after I stopped talking to her, weird stuff started happening to me. I lost my job. People at my job that I would normally get along with would just like act weird. The energy was weird. So I just felt really weird at that time. And I started talking to my cousin back home in Africa. And my cousin was asking how my day was. And I was just telling him about how the weird incident of this girl who came into my life. It hasn't been a year. And the girl has already been telling people my business, and I treat her very well. I cook for her. We cook together. I do lashes for her for free, and I didn't understand why the girl was treating me like that. So this was just a conversation for me to get it off my chest because it was really eating me up because I really cared about her, but I had to let her go. And so my cousin said that he is going to actually ask a consultation about the girl because she's weird. She's giving him like a weird vibe. So he went and get a consultation from a spiritual doctor, which it's not something that I do. I'm more of a prayer person. So he did it, and he knows how skeptical I can be. So he put the speaker on while the spiritual priest was talking. And here are the stuff that I found out that she's been doing to me spiritually. So it turns out that the gift that she gave me, she put voodoo on my serum, the soap, and the lotion. And she wants to unalive me eventually. But first, she wanted, I touch wood when I say this, it will never come to pass. It will never come to pass. It will never come to pass. Return to center, return to center, return to center. But she has wanted to put shame on me. She wants people to hate me. She hates it when people regard me with high honor because I'm very respected. I'm a very respectful person. And so she doesn't like that. She doesn't like how people talk good about me. She wants people to turn against me and not talk nice about me anymore. She also eventually wants to, end me in that way, but she wants me to suffer first. And then she also said if that doesn't work, she was going to put poison in my food. And there was one time where she actually did try, and I sensed it, but I didn't touch the drink anymore. And she didn't talk to me the whole entire time while we were hanging out because I didn't touch the drink. So looking back now, I can see where she was doing all of that, and I had no idea. So going back to the cars, so 2 cars got totaled in less than a week apart. So about 2 months after I blocked her from everything, her brother got into my WhatsApp and was telling me that she bought a new car. Well, she did buy a new car before her and I stopped talking. The new car that she bought, somebody stole that car. And before we stopped talking, she went and got consultation. She told me that she went and got consultation and that they told her that there was something following her around and that it's asking her for something. And it was weird because I was like, what the heck? So the whole thing was just kind of freaking me out. So I talked to my dad later on about it. I was like, what is that? Because she called it a name, and I don't want to pronounce it on here. My dad said don't say it. So my dad said that thing that she said was following her only follows people who have done things, bad things to people spiritually. So basically, her cars being smashed and total like that in a row, like it's not normal. So what it is basically like the spiritual debt that she owes. They're basically claiming that, hey, you owe this, you need to pay it. And that's basically why her cars kept getting total like that. Anyway, so I ever since then have been kind of skeptical about being friends with people. I do pray a lot, believe in prayer, and prayer saves me from a lot of weird situations. I've never been in a situation this weird before. This was honestly one of the scariest situations that I've been in. And this girl was very, very close to me. She was in my space, in my intimate space, which I don't allow anybody in. So I just wanted to share that with you. If you guys have any similar stories to tell, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. I love learning from everyone, so go ahead and share some of your experiences with me if you've had this type of situation. I spare like a lot of detail while doing this because I just didn't want to make the video long. So good night. Thank you for watching.